What's up, Aquarius? Welcome to your August reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of August. See what you guys could be currently dealing with, what you can expect, get some insight, wisdom, guidance. Overall, see what's going on for you for the month of August. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description box down below. And if you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And with that being said, let's get right into this reading and see what's going on for you. We have the Dark Lady coming out, number 20. Messages for Aquarius in August and Ecstasis. Okay, interesting. Number 20 and number 2. You might be seeing a lot of 2s as of lately. We even have Solace at the bottom of the deck, which Solace is the energy of like heightening, intensifying the cards that are surrounding. So let me tell you, August is a really blessed month for you. We do have the full moon in Aquarius coming up on the 11th of August, so you guys will definitely be feeling that. Let's talk about this. The Dark Lady. This talks about your intuition. It talks about magic. It talks about manifesting. It talks about more of like your feminine energy, though. Being able to attract things in, being able to call things in to your life. And so some of you are diving into learning more about like your spirituality, your magic, your intuition, meditating more, doing certain practices or exercises or rituals. Like that's kind of the energy of the Dark Lady. And this is about tapping into that deeper side, that deeper connection to spirit. And that is like the secret to unlocking a lot of fulfillment, a lot of happiness. Ecstasis, number 2. This is one of the happiest cards in this deck, in this fairy oracle deck. And this talks about like pure ecstasy of living, enjoying life, pleasure, having what you want, having that you desire, always having enough. There's abundance in that realm. So it's like you're attracting that, you're working your magic. Some of you are actually like learning to do magic, or maybe you're not learning to do it. Maybe you're a pro at it. Maybe you call yourself a witch or whatever. I don't fucking know. But it seems like you're really sharpening your skills and you're tapping into your abilities this month. And the more that you use them, the stronger that it becomes. And it's just like, it's incredible. It's incredible, the shit that you're able to attract, that you're able to call in. And it's like mind-blowing in a way, but it's exciting. And whatever it is that you're doing, keep it up, because like some of you are doing moon magic, or maybe it's time to do some kind of moon magic on the full moon in your sign, right? So you can look up your own little rituals, but one that I know like right off the bat is like you take a glass of water and you take like a piece of paper. It could be a small little paper. You write down intentions of like so if you write down intentions of what you'd like to release, you take that on a piece of paper and you fold the paper away from you, because whatever it is that you're folding away, that's to leave behind. Versus if you're setting intentions of things you'd like to bring in, you fold the paper towards you, okay? And then you take that cup of water and you set it on top of like that intention, that note that you made, whether it's intentions of things you're wanting to draw in or things that you're wanting to repel. And I think I can't remember. There's a few ways you can do it. You can either just like have it sitting out in the moonlight. You could have, you can drink that water. Like it really comes down to like your own intentions. You can come up with your own shit. But that's just like an example of how you can use that energy to your benefit. But like that's the Dark Lady. It's like kind of tapping into that kind of realm, that kind of side, the taboo, like ooh. But like, yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Really interesting stuff. And the fact that we have 2-2 coming out. You might be seeing a lot of 2s lately, or 2-2-2, things like that, synchronicities. So yeah, let's pull some tarot messages, Aquarius, and see what else is going on for you in August 2022. Any messages for Aquarius, please? For the month of August, show me clearly what's happening for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2022. Show me clearly. Any messages for Aquarius? Speaking of Aquarius, there's your card coming out with the King of Swords at the bottom. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2022. Ace of Swords coming out, you see things clearly, or you're having a breakthrough in your perspective or your awareness. Communications being highlighted. Let's see what else needs to come out for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You might be receiving some sort of news. We have the World coming out. Clarity that brings the end of a cycle. The end of a cycle is near, or something in your life could be coming to an end. Maybe you are cutting something out of your life, a relationship. You're removing something or someone out of your life. And by doing that, that's what makes your life so much more happier, better, more peaceful, right? Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2022. We have the Lovers. You have a choice to make. Seven of Swords that fell out there. I'll keep it there. We also have the Hermit and the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Cups reversed, along with the Page or Princess of Pentacles. I'm getting a few things here. We do have a lot of major arcana showing up here. We do have Gemini energy, Virgo energy. So lots of that Mercury communicative energy, which Mercury just moved into Virgo like recently in the last couple days or so. So the fact that Mercury has moved into Virgo, we have a lot of that communicative energy, even the Ace of Swords representing communication, conversations being had. And I do see that, like, if you have been at a distance with someone, or if you and another person haven't been speaking, you've been out in the cold with someone, or you and someone haven't been on like speaking terms, and you have been stressed about it, you've been in your head about it, you've been overthinking what happened, there's been a lot of anxiety, a lot of restless, sleepless nights. There is some sort of conversation coming in, or some sort of news that comes in. It's actually really positive. It's actually really good. It's like you've been overthinking something, or you've been really in your head about this situation, or about a person that you've been dealing with. But I see that news or information or a conversation is coming in, and it is actually really good. We have the Five of Cups reversed, so you're coming out of a period of loss, or coming out of a period of heaviness, sadness, an emotional period, to say the least. You're coming out of that. You're feeling more optimistic. You're feeling more positive. And I see that there's some sort of offer being presented to you, or you're being offered something, or there's an opportunity coming in, or someone is reaching out. I see here the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is like coming from the same individual. Maybe this is your energy. Maybe you're thinking about reaching out to someone, but I'm just going to read it like someone's reaching out to you here. It is positive. It is uplifting. It is exciting. It's actually something that you've been wishing or hoping for, and you were afraid that it wasn't going to happen. Nine of Swords. You're really in your head thinking like, maybe I'm doomed, maybe I'm screwed, maybe this isn't going to work out. It actually turns out better than you thought. So that's good. Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords, this can be a sneaky energy, but I don't know if this really applies to the context I'm seeing these cards. I kind of feel like this is planning, but like being quiet, taking some sort of action, but keeping quiet about the action that's being taken here. But this might be talking about something else, so we will clarify that. And if there is any sneakiness going on, or if there's anyone around you in your life who has bad intentions, or is trying to manipulate you or take advantage of you in any ways, Aquarius, just know you will be seeing through that. You will be getting the clarity of who in your life isn't for you, and that's going to be coming up around this full moon in Aquarius. You guys rule the 11th house, which is like communities and friendships, and really like the people that you're around, the people that surround you. And so you will be getting truth. You will be getting clarity about the people who are for you and for those that are not with you, right? Maybe your intuition is really picking up on that energy as well. Anyways, you're going to be getting clarity, and some of you might be removing certain people from your life, friends, family. I'm not really picking up on romance here. Gotta be real. I'm not really feeling romance from this. I feel like this could be like more friendship energy. Like you might be making the choice here as you're going inwards. You might have been really isolating yourselves lately, right? Maybe you've been keeping to yourself. You've been really just like laying low, isolating yourself. it's like you could be going through it and you're just kind of by yourself, or you're alone, or you're kind of going through your own struggles, and so you might be MIA. People are like, where's Aquarius at? It's like you are going through some internal changes. You're really trying to connect with what your gut is feeling, what your intuition's feeling, right? And that's something that you've been learning. That's something that you have been studying and researching on, and even like sharing knowledge with other people. 3 of Pentacles, right? Maybe you've been reconnecting with people who are similar to you in those ways, or people who are spiritual themselves or intuitive themselves. It's like perhaps you are really like trying to feel your way through like a scenario here, and it's requiring you to really go inwards and really trust your gut, really trust your intuition. But for some, it's like, you're getting clarity about certain people in your life that aren't good for you, or you could be getting answers about someone in your life that's not for you. Anyways, if that's the case, I do see you're gonna be cutting that cord, removing that from your life. But yeah, that's one way we can read that. For some, it's like you have a choice. The Lovers, right? This is representing a choice in some sort of commitment. This might be related to romance, where you may have multiple options in love, and you're trying to figure out what one are you choosing. Who are you choosing here? Because you might be juggling multiple people, and maybe that's what you're in your head about. 9 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles is like you don't want to like hurt someone, which I feel like we've said that for you guys recently, but can't remember. Maybe it was a different zodiac sign. But you've been really thinking hard and heavy about some sort of choice, about some sort of commitment, or like trying to figure out which path to take or which road to go down. Because, once you go down that road, there's no going back. Like, it finalizes something, it cements something. And so you're really in your head, and you're kind of going back and forth, or you're having a hard time trusting yourself or what you know. Like here with that Ace of Swords, it's like you have this deep sense of knowing of what's going to make you happy here with ecstasis. You know what's going to make you happy. You know what you need to do, but there's this hesitation here. 9 of Swords, there's a hesitation because you don't. It's like you're waiting for confirmation, or you're waiting to have more answers, or waiting for more clarity, which, like I said, if you're waiting for more answers or waiting for more information, you will be getting that. And that information will help you make this choice. So just letting you know. Yeah, okay. So that's what I'm getting from this. We'll do some clarifying. Trying to feel out what deck I want to use to clarify for you guys. Let's see. I'll use this one. Okay. What should we look into first? Oh, we got plenty of time. Okay. Let's take a look into the Hermit. So, as of right now, there's like a hair that was just tickling me. As of right now, you might be in more of like this isolated, do not disturb kind of mode. Really just keeping to yourself, or like I said, you're laying low, and you might be MIA for a lot of people. People are like, yo, where's Aquarius at? What's Aquarius up to? I haven't heard from Aquarius in a few days, few weeks. Tell me about the Hermit. So like there's something that's definitely on your mind a lot, and you're trying to get clarity. You're trying to get to the bottom of the situation. Oh, look at this. We have a stack, but I feel I'm going to take it. We have the 2 of Pentacles, right? So it's like you're weighing out your options. You're going back and forth. That's why you're going inwards, because whatever it is that you're reflecting on, you keep finding yourself going back and forth or flipping, flopping about what to do, about some sort of choice or about some sort of decision commitment, okay? Underneath the 2 of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Cups, all right? So you might be feeling like you're unsatisfied with your offers, or like either one, like 2 of these Pentacles, right? You're juggling 2 different things, or maybe multiple things, could be more than 2, and you're just unsatisfied with, you're trying to figure out what one's better than the other, but neither of them are like is. You're like, I'm not really happy with this, and I'm not really happy with this, but which one's better? Because they're both kind of equal, right? And they are equal, and you're like unsatisfied with it. And little do you know, there's actually something else. There's something else that you're not seeing, or you think you have 2 options when actually you have 3, 4, 5. You might actually have more options than you're aware of. but it's also a mindset, and you are kind of in this energy where you're just like unsatisfied, unhappy with current circumstances. We have the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Interesting. So we have, oh wait, what's underneath the Queen of Wands? The Tower. Tower and the Nine of Swords, which the Nine of Swords is right here. So there's this connection. So this might be in relation to a connection, a relationship with someone here. We have a feminine energy and masculine energy. All right. So let me feel this out. Like there's someone on your mind, there's another person on your mind, and you may feel like you're being rejected by them, or that they're not interested in you. Like, there's a lot of anxiety when it comes to you thinking about another person. You're really in your head. There's some sort of shakeup or tower that either you or someone's experienced recently, or in August. We'll take a look into this Nine of Swords kind of tower energy. We'll take a look into these cards because something happened. Whatever happened has you in this hermit. I want to say you're in lockdown. Like, something had you like locked down, and you're in your head and you're stressed the fuck out, and like maybe you went through some sort of loss, or even financial loss, or maybe it's an emotional loss. We go back to that Five of Cups, okay? And it could be in relation to this connection, or like something about this connection is on your mind, or there's like, you could be having some sort of realization, or you're jumping to like worst case scenario, or you're really like jumping to conclusions here. Thinking about worst case scenario, really just like getting all up in your head. What if this? What if that? What if this? Oh my God. And it's just driving you crazy. And you're definitely not in a good mentality right here. Mental space. Mentality. Yeah, you're really struggling, I see here. Eight of Swords, straight up, like at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, you are in your head. Well, good news, you guys. Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. There's a lot of air in this reading. It's just like, there's too much air. You need to come down to earth. Come down to earth. Get grounded. Root yourself. The good news is, although right now you're kind of in this energy, or you're not even kind of, you are. You're stressed. You're in your head. You're overthinking. This too will pass. We have the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So it's kind of like as you're in this hermit mode, and this is what I was kind of suspecting. It's like maybe you're kind of keeping quiet, you're moving in silence, no one really knows what you're up to, right? The Seven of Swords, if we're not taking it the way like someone's betraying you, like if we're just talking about you're really like being quiet and moving silently. The Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords, it's like there's this energy of you trying to make some sort of move, and you're moving quietly, or like you're really just thinking about the next step, or you're planning something. So what are you planning here? What are you planning? Three of Cups? A surprise party? I don't think so, but yeah, let's take a look into this Nine of Swords. Why are you in your head? What has you feeling so stressed out? What are you anxious about? Like, what is this? What is going on here for Aquarius? Tell me about the Nine of Swords for Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus in August 2022. Nine of Swords for Aquarius. We have the Four of Pentacles. Something to do with lack of control. You're trying so hard to control the situation. You want to know how this is going to end, right? That's why you're here. You're here for answers. You're here to get clarity. You're trying to figure out, you're trying to know what's going to happen. And right now you're like, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm scared. I'm worried. I'm stressed. Kind of the Nine of Swords for Aquarius. Maybe you're really stressed out about money, finances. That's been a bit of a struggle. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Some of you're really holding on to your money, fearful of every single dollar that you spend. You must hold on to because you might need it. You might need it. You're holding on to every little penny, every single cent, every dime. So that's for some of you. Let's see what else this is talking about. The Nine of Swords for Aquarius. Tell me about the Nine of Swords for Aquarius in August. Why? Maybe this full moon is really just hitting hard. We have the Two of Cups reversed. This fell on top of the Ace of Swords and the World. Okay? Just letting you guys know. So yeah, this is bringing up a connection. a relationship where you and someone are currently at separation, or you're not speaking. You are holding on to this. They could be holding on to you as well. But you're stressed. What's on your mind, what you're stressed about, it's definitely about a connection. Some of you it's money, some of you it's both. You're stressed about money, you're stressed about love, you're just stressing. You're stressing and you're not feeling blessed. You're like, why? Why do I have to go through this? Time of the Nine of Swords for Aquarius. Someone maybe ghosted you, or someone's not speaking to you and you're wondering, what did I do? Where did I go wrong? Will I ever hear from them again? Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Is there anything else? That might be it. So if that's the case, you know what we're going to look into? We're going to look into this Tower, because I need to know, what is this? What is this? Because tell me the Tower. Or should I use a different deck? Yes. Alright, let me use a different deck to clarify this Tower, because that came out with the Hermit. So we're clarifying the clarifier because we need answers, y'all. If I can shuffle. Tell me about the Tower for Aquarius, Sun rising Venus in August 2022. Tell me about the Tower for Aquarius. What was this Tower moment for Aquarius? Tell me about the Tower. Ten of Pentacles. So again, for some, this could be relation to money or family, changes in your home, changes in your environment where you live. Some of you unexpectedly have to move. Seven of Swords coming out. Tell me about the Tower for Aquarius. Four of Pentacles, which we just had that card come out. Tell me about the Tower. The Chariot. Yeah, some of you, okay, specific. Some of you, unexpectedly got news, like you had to pack up your bags and move. Some of you got news you had to move, or again, it's relating to money or your home, something significant. So something, it's something that you weren't prepared for. It's really showing that here with the Four of Pentacles in this deck specifically. It's like you're just sitting, chilling on your comfort zone. You're not wanting to jump off your comfort zone. You just want to chill right here, have all control over the situation. And then since we're clarifying the Tower and the Nine of Swords, it's like something happened. There is some sort of shakeup that you were not prepared for. I do just want to pass on the message that you are surrounded with your ancestors, your angels. They're around you. They're supporting you. They're giving you signs, synchronicities. They're trying to, so it's like definitely connect with them. With the Dark Lady, using your spiritual abilities, your healing abilities, your intuition, your magic. Like you can definitely connect with your ancestors, especially around this time. They are here to support you. They are here to guide you. So maybe that's, since this is clarifying the clarifier for the Hermit, is like going inwards. It's like you're really trying to connect with them and be like, yo, God, show me the way. Praying to your grandfather, your grandmother, or those who have passed on. It's like, show me the way. I'm trying to figure this out. Help me. Like, whoo. All right. So anyways, pretty stressful. Really stressful for you guys. Let's take a look into, hold on. What do we want to look into here? We're going to look into this Page of Wands. What is this good news? Because there's good news that is going to come in. So let's take a look into that. Princess of Wands for Aquarius, Sun rising Venus. Tell me about the Princess of Wands. What's this news about? What's this about for Aquarius in August 2022? Tell me about the Princess of Wands for Aquarius. Princess of Wands for Aquarius. We have the Moon, Queen of Pentacles reversed with the Empress. Tell me about the Page of Wands for Aquarius. Six of Wands. Page of Wands for Aquarius. The Wheel of Fortune. At the bottom, Page of Wands. Strength and the Eight of Pentacles. And Death and Temperance. So this is your energy right now. Queen of Pentacles reverse, Moon, really struggling with uncertainty, feeling ungrounded, also really just trying to get back in center with yourself. Queen of Pentacles reverse could be the energy where you are lacking self-care, or you've been feeling really like you've been lacking confidence in some sort of area, right? There's been a loss of doubts and insecurities and worries about yourself, about the future, about where you're headed, about a connection, about situations, right? It's no doubt like you've been in your head so much, right? And some sort of news is coming in that is actually shifting things for you, or shifting your perspective here with the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands, and the Empress. So whatever you were so afraid of, it's not even, it's like you are working yourself up. Like, you know, man, our minds can really do this to us, where we just rack ourselves up and stress ourselves to the max. And then when things happen, it's like, oh, it wasn't even that bad. That's like how I feel from this. It's like there are changes that are taking place, but they're really positive, and it brings you a lot of growth, a lot of like fulfillment, especially if you've been working towards some sort of goal, or you've been waiting for some sort of intention to manifest, you've been waiting for something to come in, right? With that Empress, you've been waiting, you've been expecting something, and it hasn't come in, and you're like, oh my God, I'm scared, I'm stressed. Like for some, it's like money. You've been waiting for money to come in. Maybe you've been paid late, and you're like, when am I getting paid? I'm stressed. I have bills to pay. Like, is it coming? Do I need to like think about trying to get a new job? Like, you know, that's for some of you. And then turns out like it actually works out. And with the Six of Wands coming out, that does talk about like victory in some sort of way, or like massive achievement. So whatever it is that you were stressing about, there's some sort of good news that's coming in, and Spirit's just reminding you like it's all gonna work out, and it's gonna be okay. It's actually like chill. Spirit's telling you to chill. Take a chill pill. And then we had the double confirmation here with the Page of Wands, Strength, and Eight of Pentacles. And if you see in these cards, it's like there's a lot of support around you. There's a lot of love around you. At times where you feel stuck, or you feel scared or alone, you have people you can rely on. You have support around you. And I think that's something that maybe you forgot, or like you felt like you were going through this alone, and you're being reminded like, hey, like you aren't alone here, and people have your back. Like I really feel like maybe there's someone coming in who's like reassuring you and be like, Aquarius, I got your back. Like Aquarius, you can rely on me. If you need money, I can help you. If you need support, emotional support, I can help you. Like I really feel like you have people supporting you, and it's reassuring to know that. It's really grounding, especially during these times of uncertainty. Now, one last thing, we got to wrap this up, you guys, but one last thing, the Ace of Swords and the World, what is coming to an end here? You're getting clarity to end something, or something is coming to an end. What is this about? Ace of Swords and the World, real quick, because we got to wrap this up, y'all. Ace of Swords, so Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups reversed, and there we go, Queen of Wands. Give me one more. Thank you. Star reversed, Aquarius energy, Nine of Swords reversed. At the bottom, Five of Wands, King of Pentacles reversed, Lovers reversed. It looks like so for some, this goes back to like some friendships or some connections in your life. So basically, yeah, it's like you're seeing people that are supporting you and helping you, and like being your rock and helping you through some heavy times. And you're also becoming aware of certain connections in your life that you've been investing in, that you've been pouring your heart, you've been giving a lot of effort towards. And you're seeing here, Ace of Swords in the World, you're seeing here that some of these people that you've been investing in, you've always supported, you've always been there for, they haven't supported you the same way, especially as you're going through some really intense shit and shakeups, where maybe you needed a place to stay for a couple days, or maybe you needed to borrow money, or like maybe you needed someone to pick you up, maybe you didn't have a car, maybe you got a flat tire, like you needed someone to rely on, and maybe they weren't there. And it's reevaluating the way that you see or you view some of your connections here. Knight of Cups reversed with the Three of Pentacles and the Star reverse. Like that's the energy I feel from this. And so for some, we gotta wrap this up, but for some, you're seeing certain connections in your life that were very unrequited, very one-sided, and you were giving more than you were receiving. And this has cemented it for you, where you're realizing that some of these people gotta go, and you shouldn't feel guilty about that, like cutting them out of your life or like distancing yourself or giving less energy to these people, because if they're not there for you, why should you be there for them? Like, you know, so that kind of is the vibe, is like, yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of messages here. I'm gonna wrap it up. This was a lengthy reading. I'm sending you all the good vibes, good energy your way. Really intense. Keep in mind, we got the full moon coming up, so things are feeling chaotic for you, Aquarius. Take a deep breath, ground yourself, really focus on that self-love. You need it. Take care of yourself. Get grounded. Things are gonna work out for you in the long term. Things look really positive. You just gotta make some adjustments that will help you get to this enjoyment and fulfillment. And yeah, so trust your intuition, all that jazz. All right, Aquarius, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, hanging out with me. I hope that this brought you clarity, insight. If you resonated, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. If you want to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.